Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Career Route. Today we are going to discuss about the Java questions for the interview part 2. First I am coming with the concept of constructor. Constructor, it is a special method in the Java. It is implemented from the initial features of the Java. It is a special method. It is used to initializing variables to the values to the variables, and name of the constructor must be as a class name, which is a file name and class name is same, and the constructor name is also same as a file name and the class name. And second question is a constructor overloading. First interviewer asks, can we overload a constructor? Yes, we can overload a constructor. Coming to constructor overloading concept, one constructor can be written for multiple times and it will be called for the multiple times with a different set of parameters. And we have two types of constructors. One is a default constructor and second one is a parameterized constructor. And our default constructor is created automatically by the JVM when we call our program or when we create our object for the class. And second one is a parameterized constructor. We created a parameterized constructor as per our requirement with a different set of parameters which are required to our program and our methods. Without giving a values to each time in different methods, we given values to the variables inside the constructor one time. It will be accessible until the program ends and closes the class. And next one is this keyword. This keyword is used to differentiate the local and global variables. This keyword is used to initiate the local variables. It is refer the current instance of a variable. And we have this. This is a keyword and this is a method. This keyword is used to refer, as we discussed, current instance. This method, it is used to call the constructor itself without creating any object, without using any method. We can call constructor by using this method. Next, explain the access specifiers in Java. We have 4 set of access specifiers: public, private, default and protected. Public comes to we can access the variables from anywhere within the other package or same package, and private is used to access the variables within the same class, and default is used to access the variables from the other package but having some access between the subclasses, and this is a protected. But default is the member which is accessible only within the same package. It cannot cross the other package, but within the package it will be accessed from the different classes also. And coming to the protected, it allows the access from the other packages which including the sub packages, subclasses. Next one is a static keyword. Static keyword is the best feature in the Java. Instead of creating, actually we call our methods by creating an object, but for the static methods we call our methods, static methods, without creating any object. Directly we call by using the class name. For example, our class name is a car, then we will call our class name is a car, we will call method display car dot display of. Like this we can call directly our static methods without creating any object for the class. And we have a different set of methods by using the static. We have static variables also. For different values, variables with the same value used in a different methods, we declared it as a static variable and static method. Without creating any object, we call our methods, that is a static method. And next one is a super keyword. Super keyword is mainly used in an inheritance. Inheritance concept is extending properties from the parent class to the child class. In that perspective, super keyword is used to access the attributes from the parent class to the child class. Immediate parent class attributes will be accessed to the child class. And next concept is exceptions. We have different set of exceptions in Java. The mainly two types, compile time exceptions and runtime exceptions. Exceptions is nothing but it is a collection of errors which will be handled by the developer when they are writing our code. Compile time exceptions are checked exceptions. That means these are checked before going to the run our program, and we handle the exceptions by using some exception concepts. We will discuss it in the further questions. And runtime exception, it is a unchecked exceptions. That means we cannot handle the runtime exceptions, that it is a mistake of a developer when they written their code. It is a mistake in the logic, it is not a syntax error or compile time error, so it called as a unchecked exception. We cannot handle these exceptions. It will terminate our program immediately when we raise this runtime exception, or it will be running continuously for the multiple loops without stopping. Next one is a error versus exceptions. Errors we cannot handle, but exceptions we can handle by using some exception concepts. It will be discussed in a further concepts. Next one is a throw versus throws. There is a two keywords in the Java, that is throw and throws. Throw is used in a exceptions that we wantedly raise any exception to our program, we using a throw. But for the throws, we assume that we get some type of exception and we want to prevent that exception, then we use throws. These are today 10 questions of Java. We will discuss some other important questions, and we will also went to the collections in the future videos. Keep supporting and like our video and share to your friends which having interviews. It really helpful to the interview. It is a mainly interview based questions. Thank you so much for this patience of listening. Thank you. All the best. Be prepared.